official Robyn Banks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, you want to hit that subscribe button because this channel is for the tea, drama, and story times. And I'm a chick from Brooklyn. Everybody loves a chick from Brooklyn, and that's on period. As you guys can see by the title, this story time is about why I go by Miss Don't Ask to Link. This is one of the stories, one of the main reasons why I decided that I'm gonna be unlinkable unlinkable, and that's gonna be my handle and my title because I was so turned off by this situation. It's so fucking crazy. But before I get into the story time, I just want to give you guys a little update about my Rose Forever flowers. Now, if you guys seen my story time and my 10K giveaway, I was telling you guys all about these Rose Forever flowers. They are flowers that smell so good and they last up to a year, and I was so excited about these because when I first received this box of flowers, it was around Valentine's Day, and I loved it so much that I gave it away to one of my subscribers. But I wanted to show you guys how the flowers are standing and encourage you guys to go purchase some Rose Forever flowers for your boo, for your bae, for your ex, like for your sneaky link. Go get these flowers because it's gonna last a whole year. You're gonna get your money's worth, because I'm somebody, I like to be gifted flowers, but I don't know how to take care of them. Like, my flowers always end up dying between 4 or 5 days. So I love these so much and they're so pretty. So these are my Rose Forever flowers. I'm gonna try to put a clip of when I first got them, but if you've seen the video when I first got these flowers, then you know that they look exactly the same. They smell so good too, like perfume. Like, I can't explain it. It's like a perfume-ish smell. Definitely, if you care about somebody and you want them to remember you for at least a year, get them these flowers, because every time they look at it, they gonna think of you, boo. Like, and I know when y'all go on the site, you probably like, oh, these flowers kind of pricey, but it's worth it. But if you do want to save a little extra cash, you know, you're not a pandemic girl, pandemic boy, and you're not really getting into it like that, you don't do no PPP loan, then I got a code for y'all. You could use Robyn B20 for $20 off, and you could buy your boo some flowers. Like, y'all niggas need to stop being cheap out here, like the person in this video that I'm about to tell y'all the tea on. Y'all need to stop being cheap out here and spend that cash if you like somebody. Period. Go get you some Rose Forevers. Don't play. Now, let's get into the tea, the story. Now, I be trying to save these stories only because I like having screenshots, you know. I like having evidence to back my story times because it just makes it a little bit juicier. Even when I watch other people's story times, I like when they post the screenshots. I like when they post the video clips. Like, I am nosy, and if you guys watch any of my other story times, y'all will know I always come with the receipts. So this video, I've been wanting to do it around the beginning when I first started telling stories, but I was trying to collect the evidence. But it's so hard to collect receipts when I be going through phones, I have deactivated accounts, emails I can't access, stuff like that, iClouds I can't access. So it's hard for me to retrieve the receipts. But if you know me, you know word is bond, and I would never come up here and lie to y'all. Like, I don't cap about nothing. I got people that can vouch for me with all these stories. My friends already know half of my stories. So I'm gonna just tell y'all straight like this. And yeah, like, y'all just gonna have to believe it. Y'all know, if you fuck with me, you know I don't cap for nothing. And the nigga who this is about, you know, boo, you know this is about you, and you know you dead wrong. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like I said in other videos, most of the time when I was single, I was ending up in some weird ass situations. I don't know if I was picking the wrong females, the wrong males, but I always ended up in these weird sticky ass situations with people, and I just did not understand. Like, I did not understand why I was going through certain shit, because I used to feel like people used to go on dates and used to be smooth sailing. They would find the love of their life at first sight. But with me, it's always a fucking task. It's always mad difficult. I always got to go through hell and back when I like somebody, and I don't fucking understand, especially when it's somebody that wanted to be with me or wanted to fuck with me. So I know y'all looked at the title like, oh, I wonder why she named it this, because this was the straw that broke the camel's back when I said I need to stop giving people access to me, energy, stop hanging around people, linking people, because people really be playing in my fucking face, and not everybody deserves my time. Like, Period. So I don't really remember what age this happened because some of my life is just a big fucking cluster of fuckboy shit. Oh, but it was a phase where I wanted to go out for drinks and links. Like, that was the term in New York City, drinks and links. I don't know if people really still call it that. Now they just call it like sneaky link and but it was a drinks and links. I want to say I was freshly 21. That's really when I stepped on the scene and really started drinking alcohol and partying and stuff like that. So I used to love to go out to the bars to drink, hookah spots. Like, if you wanted to hang out with me, you gotta take me to a hookah spot or a bar. Like, I know that sounds low, but I was young and I was having fun. I liked going out and I liked having fun. So if y'all know, I always tell y'all about the serial DMer boys that always be in my DM talking, and I don't be paying them no time. So we gonna name this boy, we're gonna name him Calvin. So Calvin was a serial DMer. Now the thing about Calvin, he was not ugly. Like, this is the saddest part of this, right? He was not ugly. He was hella fly. Like, at this time, like, you know them Balenciaga arenas, I'm gonna put them on the screen. Like, Balenciaga arenas around this time was the flyest kicks. Like, those was the flyest forms. He had like every color. Balmains was in, like, people was wearing Balmains like it's nothing, because that's when A Boogie came out with the na 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 na. Like, you know, he was always rapping about Balmains and shit. He had this boy Calvin, every Balmains. Like, he was a fly ass nigga, and I wasn't impressed by materialistic shit, but finding a fly boy was kind of weird, and a nigga that was in his bag was kind of weird. Like, not weird, but like rare. Like, it wasn't a lot of men in their bag. Like, right now, a lot of men in their bag, a lot of niggas got jewelry, watches, so that shit is not, you know, impressive. But at this time, not a lot of niggas was in $1,000 jeans, $1,000 sneakers. You really had to be a big money nigga to be in some shit like that. You had to be a scammer or a drug dealer or a trapper or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, if you sit here in front and say you never wanted, like, to vibe out with a scammer or a nigga that get money, you're fucking lying. And you know you lying. Do not sit up here and lie, because a lot of y'all be in my comments when I be telling my stories like, oh, you a gold digger. I made it clear as day, I ain't never looked for a nigga for nothing, but everybody wants a nigga that's in his bag, that got a little bit of money, especially when you young. When you young, it's easier for people to impress you by the little materialistic shit. So that's how I was feeling at this time. Like, oh, this boy is fly. And I don't know why I was ignoring him, because he was cute, he was fly, like, and he was talking a little shit in my DM, but not everybody that was talking shit in my DM I was responding to. So he always used to be like, yo, when you gonna let me take you on a date? When you gonna let me take you on a date? When you gonna let me take you on a date? And I'm just like, where we going? Like, I want Philippe's, I want Roof Chris, and after that, I want to go to a spot. Like, it's drinks and links. I want to go to a hookah lounge. Like, I want you to bust it up. I want bottles for me and you. Like, what is you doing? Like, what is the giving? Because you've been writing me. So, like, and he like, oh, you know that ain't no problem. Like, you know that ain't no problem. Money ain't an issue with me, boo. So I'm like, okay. So we started texting or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, one time, at this time I was working at the supermarket, and he came to pick me up from work, and he had a little Benz, and I was very like, listen, this is younger self, like, this is younger self, little shit don't impress me no more, but this was the younger me. So I'm like, oh, okay, he getting a little money or whatever. He came, he looked good, he looked fly, he picked me up from work. I felt like I was stunting on bitches at my job, like, yeah, y'all bitches don't got no nigga picking y'all up in no Benz. Like, I thought I was doing something. Like, this is fucking top tier bird energy in this video, but I don't give a fuck. I thought I was doing something, stunting with this boy Calvin, and we started talking or whatever, and this is the first red flag for Calvin. So while we was texting, mind you, remember that he said in my DM, when I'm gonna take you out on a date. The time that he had picked me up from work, he sneaky was like, oh, what you want to do? And I'm like, oh, I'm in my work clothes, feel me? I'm in my work clothes. I'm not really trying to go out. Like, I didn't come prepared, you know. I didn't know you was gonna end up picking me up from work. I didn't come cute, you feel me? So he was like, oh, if you want, we could just chill at my crib.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. When you was DMing me, you was saying when you gonna take me out. So why do you think I'm gonna come to your crib? Like, Like, that's not what that gives. I'm not an in the house. I wasn't an in the house girl. I wanted to go out. Like, if you could take me out, you could wine and dine me. If we have fun, I feel your vibe or something, and we talking, we messing around, like, maybe if I fuck with you. But why do you think you could pick me up from work and that's gonna make me go to your crib? Like, so that was my first turn off. And I think that me and Calvin actually had gotten an argument over this situation, because even after he dropped me home, he was like, oh, because I was making up mad excuses, like, yo, I can't go to your crib, like, I look dusty, I don't feel comfortable, like, you know, I look, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I could have kept it straight up, I don't want to go to your crib. But I feel like men put that pressure on you where you feel like you have to give them an excuse. I don't know why I felt like I had to give this nigga an excuse as to why I don't want to go to his crib. It should have been flat out, I'm not coming to your crib. But I think I told him some bullshit like, oh, I don't feel cute, like, I need to fix my hair or something. Like, I gave him some bullshit just so he could just drop me home. And even when he dropped me home, he kept texting me like, oh, what time should I pick you up? And I'm like, pick me up for what? And he was like, oh, so we can come, I want to cuddle, I'm bringing you to my crib. I'm just like, so we started getting into an argument, and I'm like, boy, I was never, like, I'm not coming to your crib, I want to go out. Like, I am not an in the house person. I don't want to lay up with you. I could lay up in my own crib, I got my own bed. Like, I don't need to lay up with you. What the fuck? I want to go out, I want to have fun. Where is that fun you be having on Instagram? Because Calvin be having fun on Instagram. He was on all the hookah spots, the clubs, all that. Where is that fun? Take me to Dykeman. Why are you trying to have me lay up in your crib? Take me to Steinway. But, like, mind you, I was young. Like I said, I liked being outside. I don't give a fuck. I was mixy. So I was just like, what? So after the argument boiled down, he was like, you know what? We can go out. We can go out on Friday. So, like, say this was like a Tuesday. He was like, we could go out on Friday. So I'm like, okay, where we going? He like, all right. He like, it's a little hookah spot. He like, it's a little hookah spot. We could catch a vibe, you know, smoke some hookah, you know, talk and get to know each other more. Because I kept telling him, like, I don't even know you. Why would I come to your crib? Like, I don't know you, where you gonna take me. I don't know you to just be pulling up in your crib. You're not my nigga. You're not my man. So he was like, all right, boom. Right? He like, you want to go out? We could go out. It's a nice little hookah spot, lounge thing. It's a chill vibe. We're going to go there. We're going to get to know each other. We're going to talk a little bit. And, you know, get to know each other and fill each other out. And then he started feeding me the cap. Now, I'm not going to lie. Since I was a young and I've been a cap reader. You know why? Because I used to bullshit niggas all day. You cannot swindle me. You cannot feed me no bullshit. You can't give me the gift of gab, because I be gabbing back. Like, I took my shit too. So he was filling me up with this, oh, yo, since I saw you, I fell in love with you. Oh my god, like, I really like you. You a cool vibe. Like, I'm feeling you OD, da-da-da. Like, all of a sudden, because I agreed to go out with him on Friday, he's just giving me all of this chitty chatter. But I'm just like, yeah, nigga, whatever. Like, I already know all of this. I know how this go. I'm still not pulling up to your crib. Like, after the hookah spot, I'm skating on your ass. I'm gonna make sure I have my Uber ready, because I'm not leaving with you. I don't know what he was trying to build up. It wasn't giving that. So I'm getting dummy hype, like, oh, I'm linking Calvin. I'm telling all my friends, like, I'm linking this scammer. His name is Calvin. I'm showing him my friends his Instagram. They're like, oh yeah, he cute, he got money, you better, you know, fuck with him, like, get him. And I told them, he tried to pull a stunt. Like, he tried to pull a stunt and try to take me to his crib after he picked me up from work, but I dubbed him. And that's another thing. When I was dubbing him, he tried to flip it and do some reverse psychology. He like, oh, I was testing you to see where you was at with it. I was trying to see if you was gonna pull up with me right away without knowing me, but you didn't, and I like that. Like, I like that you like not like that. And I'm just like, nigga, shut up. Niggas always trying to test you. Like, shut up. You knew I wasn't coming. Shut up. You was not trying to test me, nigga, please. So I was telling my friends, like, yeah, I don't know if he feeling me or he, you know, trying to get busy, but I'm not going for it. I'm just trying to have a good time. Like, I just wanted to go on a date. He cute or whatever. Like, we just, you know, we just vibing. I'm not looking for him to be my man, but I'm also not looking for him to be my friend with benefits, and I'm not looking to do him. So like, I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to go on a date. And I feel like if you was constantly DMing me, pursuing me, you had to like me somehow. Like, you was interested in me. Keep that in mind, because niggas like to waste your time. He was interested in me. After like the 40th DM, I finally responded, and okay, we gonna get there. So now Friday runs along. I get my nails done, my feet done. I got a cute ass outfit. I had a fresh ass sewing leave out, you know, because that was what was given at the time. Bundles fresh. I still got the picture of the day we went on the date, but I'm gonna put the picture when I was looking all cute. Got a fresh sewing swoop body wave hair, thinking I'm going on a thinking I'm going on a date with this scammer, you know, going to the spot. So he comes to pick me up. Now he comes to pick me up. This is red flag number 2. He had on some regular ass clothes. I was so turned off. Like, he had on some regular ass clothes, and he did not have the bins. Like, so I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care, nigga, you got a car. So I wasn't worried about that. It was just a question mark, like, where is the who car is this? And I'm asking him, like, whose car is this? Like, where is the car you picked me up in on Monday? And he was like, oh, that's my car's in the shop, the rim is fucked up. I'm like, okay. He like, yeah, I'm driving this shit around, my car's in the shop. I'm like, okay, cool. But he got on some regular ass clothes, and that shit annoyed me. And when I say regular ass clothes, he had on like some fucking Nike running shoes, some fucking Nike shorts, and a white tee. And I'm like, you know what, I'm not even mad at him, because he was saying it's a calm spot. So if it's a calm spot, maybe you don't gotta give that. But I'm a bad bitch at all times. Like, I'm gonna look good, don't matter where the fuck. We could be going to fucking Six Flags. I'm gonna make sure my face is beat, hair is laid. So I'm like, you know, niggas, you know, feel me, he on some chill shit. He ain't want to get dressed today. Like, I know what he be doing on a regular, so I ain't even going, you know what, I ain't even going, you know, I ain't gonna watch no face. I know on a regular you was a fly ass nigga, so maybe you just want to be calm today. So we start driving. Mind you, I asked him, where is this spot at? When we first was discussing the plans, like where we going, I'm like, oh, where the spot? He like, oh yeah, some low-key spot in the city. I'm like, okay, the city, huh? Yeah, got money. We going to Manhattan. We going to the white bars. He got the paper to spend. I'm gonna be drinking on that shit. I'm gonna be smoking on the finest hookah. Like, you want to take me to a spot in the city? Cool. We're driving, and he keep making stops, which annoys me. Like, but I feel like it's because he had a bad bitch like me in his passenger seat. Like, he just want to do the most. He want to stop till he like, oh, I gotta drop something off to my homeboy. We pull up on this block. He's sitting there fucking lollygagging with the homeboy for a whole hour. I'm just in the car annoyed. Like, nigga, come on. Like, my lash is about to start falling off. Let's go to the spot. He make another stop for weed. And he was asking me, like, you want to smoke? And mind you, I don't really, at that time, I wasn't really even smoking like that. So he was like, oh, you want to smoke? I was like, nah. He like, oh, because if you don't want to smoke, I'm not going to get weed. I'm like, nah, I don't want to smoke. Because in my head, I'm like, I just want to go to the spot. Because why do I need weed? We going to the hookah spot. I'm going to smoke hookah. But he's on some, like, nah, I'm going to get the weed just in case. And I'm just like, just in case what? I said I don't want it. But then he stopped at another spot. Now, the second spot, he was doing the same shit. Lollygagging to get the weed, talking to the nigga. And time is passing. So, I'm just realizing, like, the time is going. Mind you, he came to pick me up mad late, like 11 o'clock. So, if you spend an hour at this homeboy, then we got to drive, what, 45 minutes to the city. Where are we going? That's, like, spots start closing at 2, 3. Like, and it's a Friday, 3 the latest. And that's pushing it. So where's we going? You keep stopping. Where we going? The third stop, he was like, this is, oh my god, I should have known from this moment I was getting played, y'all. The third stop, he was like, oh, we going to my cousin crib. I left something there, and then we gonna go. So I'm like, all right. So he pulls up to the cousin crib and parks. I didn't say nothing, because I'm like, oh, maybe he don't want to sit out on the street, you know. He don't want to leave the car running, you know, because he left the car running when he went to do on the other stops. You know, I'm just trying to give that nigga the benefit of the doubt, right? He parks the car. He gets out the car, and he like, come. I'm just going for a quick minute. I'm like, if you going for a quick minute, why do I need to come? He like, cuz he said some funny shit like, oh, it's weird out here, they be doing Larry shit, out here, I don't want to leave you in the car out here and it's mad late. And I'm like, but you left me in the car the other spots, it was mad late. But my dumb ass still went, cause I'm dumb. Like, I'm so dumb. We get to the cousin house. We goes downstairs to the basement. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm walking downstairs to the basement, and then that's when I started to panic, because I watch a lot of SVU. It was giving a lot of weird vibes. I'm like, oh my god, I am going to be like a missing persons case. Like, I'm over here thinking I'm getting drinks, I got lured into a basement. Like, I really was thinking some crazy ass shit in my head, and I was fucking panicking, but I was not saying nothing. I was just following this nigga lead. Then the second thought was, this nigga trying to bring me to his crib. Like, he finessed me. He trying to bring me to his crib, but it was dead ass his cousin crib. So now we get downstairs to the basement, right? We get downstairs to the basement. Tell me why we get downstairs. It is his cousin crib, but it's LED lights on the wall. It's a hookah set up and a bottle. Like, it was set up for us. Like, that's what it was giving. Like, he set that up for us, honey. Like, he was like, you want to go to a lounge? This is the lounge, sis. I am not capping to ya. At first, he still was going with the lie that we was going to the park, the spot in the city. And he like, oh, before we go, it's a game on. It's some shit. He said, it's something I want to watch real quick before we go. Mind you, I'm like, didn't you say you was coming to get something? So he started lighting a hookah, smoking it, and chilling and getting comfortable. And I'm like, oh yeah, we was never going to no spot in the city. We was never going to no spot in the city. And I felt so like dumb, betrayed. I really thought I was about to have a lit ass night. And I'm texting my friends. I was really trying to find a receipt, bro. I be having screenshots for everything. So I'm texting my homegirl. I think I was texting Khadijah. I'm like, bro, tell me why this nigga told me he's bringing me to a spot, and he brought me to a spot. All right, he brought me to a spot. She like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. He said he'd bring me to a hookah spot. It's hookah here. It's a bottle here, but it ain't a spot. It's a basement. Like, it's his cousin's basement with LED lights. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is the difference between going to a lounge and go? Because I be seeing people argue this all the time. Why do I need to take you to a spot to get you liquor when I got a bottle in the crib? Nigga, I just feel like that's mad selfish for you to make that decision for me. You never asked me if I would prefer to sit in your cousin's basement with you and smoke that cheap ass hookah you got from the smoke shop and drink tequila in the basement over going out. You never gave me the option. You told me we was going to a spot, and when you tell me we going to a spot, we going to a spot in the city at that, I'm thinking we going to fucking lit ass spot, music playing, maybe a belly dancer if you want to get a little rattle dazzle in it. I was not thinking we was about to be in your cousin's basement. Like, I feel like that's mad selfish for you to go make that decision and think you finessing, swindling me into being in your cousin's basement. So I could have did this at home. Like, this is my point. And my thing is, I'm not a gold digger. I'm not looking for, like, I'm not somebody that's like linking niggas for them to take me out only. I just feel like he was pursuing me, right? He the one who wrote me and said, you should let me take you out one day. And you already asked me if I want to pull up and lay up in your crib on some chill shit, and I said I don't want to. I said I wanted the original agreement, which was let me take you out one day. I even settled because you said you was taking me out, like out to eat, and I just settled on hookah spot. So for you to even try to play me, like, that's when it hit me. I'm done with niggas trying to link me and playing me with these bamboozle ass links. Like, first I had a nigga try to take me on a party bus that never went to the club. Now this nigga taking me to a fucking basement lounge without, like, you really thought you was finessing me. But I'm the queen finesser. I had my friend call me up, you know, call me up like, yo girl, you know, y'all know what I'm saying already, because y'all all probably had a homegirl get you out of a sticky situation. She called me like, yo, my boyfriend beat me up, come help me, like, I don't know what to do, I had to leave the house, you know, help me with the, you know, and I'm over here on the phone like, oh my god girl, I'm coming. And I'm looking to him like, I'm not gonna lie, Calvin, I really gotta go. Like, it was nice, thank you, but I gotta go. My friend is in a state of emergency, she needs my help. And he was like, where she live at, how you get in there. You ain't take me here. You know what? I got my Uber, went about my business, because niggas always try to pull a funny stunt like that and not take you home when you don't want to do the things that they want to do, or you don't want to, you feel me, vibe off with them. They always be like, all right, so how you getting home? Nigga, bye. I got my own money. I'm gonna find my way. As long as I get out this damn basement. Like, as long as I get out this basement. I got up so fast. I'm like, all right, you enjoy that hookah and that Patron, okay? Text me. I bet you he did try to text me. I wouldn't know, because his ass was blocked before I closed that door. Like, I swear to God. And that's when it hit me. Like, I really need to stop linking people. Like, I wasn't like linky, you know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like I was always trying to give niggas the benefit of the doubt, because I always felt like if you're constantly in my DM and you're constantly on my body, you must want to do me right, because why would you be writing me to go wrong? Like, I don't understand. I just feel like if I'm constantly trying to get someone attention and I finally get it, I'm gonna do great. Like, I'm gonna do right by them, because it's like, damn, I finally got your attention and I want to keep it. Like, I don't know. But then I realized maybe niggas just do not be into me. I don't know. They just be wanting to play games. It's like a game for them. They be feeding their ego. Like, they think they could get you. They're gonna keep hitting you until they get you. And then when they get you, they're gonna waste your damn time. And it's like, Calvin, you cute. Everything was going, but you played yourself with the basement. You could have really took me out on a date, and a real date, an official date, or stand by what you said, where we was going. And you know, we probably could have took it further, but you played yourself. So Calvin, I know you watching this, because you be writing me still, telling me you watch my videos. I know you watching this, and I bet you feel dumb as shit right now. And you knew that was crazy. You dead wrong. You dead wrong. I'm looking dead into camera. You're wrong for that. You try to play me. I was young. You got me, but you can't get me now. And this is how I became Miss Don't Ask to Link. So I know this story time was really like some bird ass shit, but I really wanted to let y'all know this is why I'm how I am today, because this nigga really tried to play me and bring me to a basement. Like, try to play and insult my intelligence. If you like this story time, leave a comment down below and let me know a time that a nigga had you fucked up. Like, had you fucked up on a date, or a linking experience. Let me know, because I want to, like, I like reading y'all comments and hearing y'all stories, because some of y'all shit be so similar to experiences that I've been through. Like, it's like, damn, this shit happens to the best of us. But leave a comment down below. Let me know your experience when a nigga had you fucked up, and tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, because we on the road to 50K, and from 50K is 51K, 52K, 53K, 54K, and from there it's up in the stock